sleep till
Hey guys, what's up? It's Defy, and I'm back and bringing you another commentary slash tutorial. This time it's on gaming jerseys. I know this isn't very different to stuff I've done in the past, but this was something someone linked me in the comments of my June upload last year of a jersey design tutorial, which were these ones that I sort of used back then. Obviously I don't use them now. And it was Caesar Devara, hope that I said that right, who linked me this 3 days ago. It was top comment as I checked my my notifications up in the top right here every time I sign on YouTube. And I followed the link last night and it took me to Envato Market or Graphic River, which is where I get most of my templates anyway before I upload them to YouTube. And it's this gaming jersey mock-up which is available in a PSD, and these are some of the example templates you get when you buy the file. Obviously I'm going to give the file out at the end like I always do, so hopefully Caesar, that wasn't your template or a friend's template, because well, for reasons I just explained, just now can be given out. So I'm going to show you guys how you edit around the template and you do a bit of messing out with it. I kind of like it now that I've had a little bit of a play around with it. Be honest, I didn't like it when I had first look at it. I was like, oh, this is something I've used before. When I first started designing, it was sort of the AI template I used. But now I have now I have had a look at it, I kind of really like it. So once you download it, you'll be taken. This is my desktop. It'll be in a WinRAR file. You double tap that WinRAR file, and it'll open all this. It's got README. It shows you how to edit. You don't need to mess around with the PSBs. That's if you want to directly edit all the different templates he gives you. But you just want to open the back tees edits, the front blank or the front tee edit, whatever you prefer. And if you're a little bit stuck, there is a how it works JPEG or a how it works PDF for you to look through. So I've had a bit of a play around with it, as you can see, and you have these unrasterized layers rather, which is clip and masked into the tees. So this is the colour of the tees here. If you see a delete there, that goes away. And this is the front. You can see his sort of design is on it already. And because I've had to play with it, I've put a design I had originally, which is here, this front curved one that I never sort of used. And I have, you double tap that, as you would, and it opens this, and this is the box that you use if you wanted to put a design on it. As you can see, I can put a design on it there. And I'm just going to first and foremost, before I go anywhere, because I think I messed it up the first time, is I'm just going to close this file a little bit. I'm just going to shorten how big it is. It doesn't really matter if it's sort of all over the edge, and I'm going to save that right now. And when it loads up this up, you see it's all already sort of in there at the moment. As you can see, it now fits quite nicely on the template, which is kind of what I wanted to do, as before I wasn't really doing that, I was doing that. So instead of filling it right to the edges of the box, don't fill it to wherever you think is good, because you can just keep editing and come back in. And you can also then adjust it manually with the keypad. Here's the keypad, you know, like left and right buttons on your keypad. I don't know, I'll just say keypad for now. So I'm going to move that ruler out of the way, and this is the back of my template. Now there's stuff that I can do with the back of this template. I can get rid of the undershadow, which is that bit there. I can change the colour of the background. I could change the colour of the tees. You see that's a standard white, and then it goes to be in a gradient. So I can change the colour of the gradient to any colour I'd like. You see, I can use some of the really nice gradients I've got on my computer, I've worked and got for. See, there's a really nice pink colour there. And I think I'm just going to stick with a borderline white, just a custom. This is one I used to use for Vanquish, which is a sort of a light grey to white gradient. I'm going to save that there. So that's my gradient. This is the back. I'm not going to change the back at all. It's just sort of like a basic sort of one there. And I'm going to close that folder here, which is design here. So I can now mess about with the shadow. As you can see, these are the shadow bits that are on the side. If you get rid of them, the jersey doesn't look that realistic. It just sort of looks a bit plain, I think. But if you just want to tone the opacity down a bit, I think that looks a little bit better than it would be with it all the way up. So if I put the opacity on 50, if it wants to go to 50, that's 50. So it looks a lot better than putting it on 100, in my opinion anyway. So you can edit about with the shadow, which is quite nice. And then you can edit the collar, which is at the top. If I get rid of it, it just disappears. So I just want to tone that into a... just going to save that as a new one because I kind of like that gradient. I think I might already have it. So I just want to tone this into a sort of orangey colour. Unfortunately I don't have the same colour that I used on the arms, which is disappointing. But I'm going to save the originally colour picker there. I'm going to take that in a colour overlay and put that in there. And then I'm going to tone that down to what I think it looks like on the arms. So sort about there. There is sort of like where I want to go. So that's my back completely sorted now. I don't have to mess around the back. All I need to do to put on the back is double click this again, and I'm going to group that into a layer. And I'm just going to get some text now. I'm just going to mess around with some text. That's all I'm going to do. And I am just going to use whatever text font I have at the moment, and I'm just going to put my name. So Defy. This thing was to load. There we go. And I am going to put that there. I'm not really going to put any sponsors on it because it would be for you guys to mess around with what sponsors you want to put on it. So I'm just going to put that there. And then I'm going to put it as black. I did debate putting it orange, but I think black would be best. So I'm going to save that. And now I've made sure it's right in the back. It's a little bit big. I'll be honest, this is a little bit big. So that means that I will just shorten it again. Put it sort of in the centre. Save it. And do it there. So it just says my name there, which is nice. And then from there I'd be able to just put sponsors and stuff that I wanted on. I'd be able to layer sponsors down. I would do something about the Defy, obviously. Maybe I would shorten the opacity of it so it's a little bit denser, so it's not sort of sticking out as a recurrent feature. See, I try and make it like the arms. So that's my back, sort of half done I suppose. And now it's time for me to edit the front. So first of all I'm just going to change the background so I know what I'm using. So that's what I'm currently... Oh, no, I need to get rid of that because I've got a different layer, so I've got a different scale on it. So that's what I was using anyway. So I get to double click and save that. I then get to double click this design here. I'm going to go and hide them. And I'm going to grab this folder from here and copy paste it into the design 11 PSB here, and that's just the same as it was. It's just the same on the front as it is on the back. And save, and that will be my front done. Obviously it cuts off here, so I just need to drag the layer up as far as I want it to go and just adjust it left or right. See, that looks quite kind of nice on the front, I think. Just kind of like it like there, to be honest. And for the collar, obviously I can change the inner collar. I can get rid of that, but the outer collar is what I want to change. So I'm going to hide that, put that there, and put that through, and that's what I would have for the collar at the top. And if I wanted to keep the inner colour, I would keep the inner colour. You would keep it not the same as... I don't know why that's done that. I need to put this back to 100, I apologise. So you would just keep that the same as that. You just keep it black. Unless whatever your recurring feature was, but black is usually what you look like if you not what if you look like, what you look at when you look at a mock-up template is always black in the center. God, I almost messed that up. And then I can get rid of shadow again. What was it? This one is on 30, so I might just put it back on 50. But that looks a bit denser, I think. But it's also passing through, so I just put it normal, and then go back to 30. And I can just mess around with this till it's like non-existent. If I want maybe 10% is about good for that one. and that would mean that I would just have to put the logo on the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and grab my logo. So go back into my pictures folder, into me 2015, no, wrong one, red, I've got so many bloody folders, and just choose my logo here. And I'm just going to collapse this until it's big enough or small enough. Obviously with the Defy text I did, I know what's big and what's small. And I'm going to collapse that there, and I'm going to make it orange like the front of this jersey. So let's save that there, and I am going to put that in there and just drag that across until it looks like the rest of the side. So that's my front of my jersey, and that is basically the all there is to this tutorial. Obviously, once again, I'm going to show you the front and the back. So there's the front, there's the back, front, back. Obviously, this tutorial was a little bit easier to edit than I thought it might be, but some of you guys still want a little bit of help showing how you do things. So hopefully, I've been helpful for you guys. If I have, please leave a like because it helps me out greatly. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000. If I get to 1,000, I'll be more than happy with that. But I'm happy with the number that I have at the moment because of the amount of people that have helped. If you didn't like it, don't dislike. Tell me why you disliked it, and I'll try and fix it for another tutorial I do. If you've got any tutorials or any templates that you find on the internet that you want me to do, I'll buy them and then I'll give them out at the end of the video, which is what I always do. Other than that, guys, there's not much else that I can do with this template. Obviously, it's a presentation PDF, or not presentation PDF, presentation Photoshop. So this is what you use to showcase your designs. If you're going to then make these designs, you then use an Illustrator, like I've said in many of my other videos. And there are plenty of other videos where I put templates in that are AI ready. So if you need an AI ready template, go ahead and do that. If you need another jersey video, go away. If you need another jersey video or another jersey template, this is already in a playlist of other jersey videos, so they'll all be really accessible and you can probably watch them all in a row. Hopefully this has been quite short and quite sweet and quite concise and helpful at the same time. And you know, I will see you guys on the next video because there's a lot of things I need to sort out with Unorthodox. And if you haven't watched that video, watch it now. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.